Okay, quick one. So in Godot, if you used the bone rigging uh, functionality at all, this is the type you can get for inverse kinematics from this menu in the 2D view, not the node, the bone nodes that you use for deforming, but this the simpler stuff. Uh, you might know that there's no limits that you can put on this. Like in other tools like what's it called, Spine? I think it's called Spine. They let you like say this leg can't rotate past this point, right? And you can't move your calf, so you can't break your bones. But Godot doesn't have anything like that. Um, and I was thinking about it, and I had a brain blast. That's not a very complicated thing to do, so we're going to add it. Range limit. What we're going to do is we're going to use a tool. So a tool is a script that runs in the editor. This delta so it won't complain. Oops. Tell me that I'm unused variable. Okay, so now leg, when you make a tool, you have to close out of this thing you have and open it again. So I've attached it to this leg, and I told it it can't go above 100 rotation degrees. We have rotation degrees over there. And there it is. It's limiting. It's a little jittery, right? But it works. I can't break my legs. See? So then what you can do to expand this is, okay, let's see. We want to set it up for each different thing, right? So export float negative 360. This is the limits of the export variable, or max range rotation, and we'll do at 360 and then be negative 360. And all we have to do here is do okay. R dot okay, negative. Okay, rotation degrees is greater, and then it's greater than max. Make it max. Less than min. And we're going to do LF because it's only going to be one or the other, so we don't want to do that second check. I've tried this and it seemed kind of, if you don't use that LF, it behaves strangely. But okay, so now it's allowed to go all the way because we have min max or about 360, so that's no good. So now if I want to limit and I want to have this meaningful, what I'm going to do is put it in the position that I want to be this is a minimum position because rotation is clockwise. Like the further clockwise you go, the larger the rotation degree gets, right? And then there's positive, negative too, that it pops around to the other side. But regardless, okay. So we want this leg to get no smaller than like 140. So min rotation, negative 140, and we want it to get no larger than, oops, 80, 87, 80, probably less than that, right? 70. Look at that. Now it's going to look a little wonky, but it won't go. We have limited, and now you can't break your legs. You could still like jump from one to the other, because like it's trying to set the rotation, and then it's not able to. It forces it to go back to whatever rotation you had. And if you're thinking, oh, is this still going to work with inverse kinematics? Let's see. Let's find out. What is it? Range limit. Rage limit. Limit on how much rage you can have. Range limit. Code, save, 2D. Okay. So we'll do the same process, and it would be nice if there was like a key, and I said set the max to this and set the min to this. But you could do that with a custom plugin, but I don't want to bother. Okay, so 132 is going to be my max. And my min, what do I want the min to be? -5. And we'll do foot 2. That seems good. -72, 70, 72. And doesn't need to go further than that. Is that min? Min was -72, and max is 70 or 60 something. 60. No, what happened? What did I do wrong? Oh, that's the thing. Like they can go. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, you need to restart maybe. Let's see. Okay. So max rotation 60. Min rotation is -72. There we go. So that works. That works. That works. And moment of truth. Inverse kinematics also works pretty well, right? It's not awful. It behaves like you'd expect. There's graphical glitches. There's like, but it puts the things in the positions you want them to. And if we turn off the bones, then you can barely tell, right? It'll just like jitter that thing. Look at that. Look how natural that is. I can't break my bones anymore. Cool, right? Cool, right? I'm actually not going to use it because I have this whole other thing that I have to change the angles of all my sprites. So the limits I would have on this would be changing. I would have to set the limits each time from each different orientation, so I can't use it for what I'm doing. But I thought it was cool. Maybe you can use it. I hope you can use it.